AGT is in the mud. We're going to be speaking to him, getting his thoughts and opinions. He doesn't look very happy right now. He's not in a great mood, but as is DR and as is what this show is, you must be held accountable. You must answer.
You must.
What time does this show start normally?
12:30 usually.
Is that a problem, AGT? 12:30?
12:30.
Nah, I didn't even know he was going to drop that one.
I didn't know you had that in you.
I didn't know he was going to
It's
that
actually 12:42.
one. Okay, he's in the mood, guys.
Wow.
He's in the mood. AGT, massive Liverpool fan. We're going to need you guys to smash the like button.
You got stats?
Yeah?
Correct
Real
stats as well?
There's stats. I've got a nice little Google doc here. There's loads of things going
Wait
on.
till I see you Wait till I see you outside.
Right, where do we start? I think...
Outside.
Catch me outside.
Catch me outside.
How about that?
All right, I'll take the glasses off now.
We have to start at Goodison Park.
Right.
We must start there. Sean Dyche taking on Jurgen Klopp in his final Merseyside derby. Oh my God. AGT has never held back, and I don't expect him to because he's a Liverpool fan. But they had the last laugh. AGT, what happened? What happened, mate?
Let's go do that long
The
pause.
worst thing about it all, about everything, is that our title charge has been fallen by the worst Man United team in my generation and the worst Everton team in my generation.
Sounds like a you problem, mate.
It is, and it's something that we couldn't get past. The shooting, toothless, just poor all round from minute one last night. They deserve to win. And there we go, that's it.
Was it also the worst Palace side in history as well? Or?
Oh, wowza.
No, Palace under this new manager look really good.
Team that beat you.
So is it the best? So is it the best Palace side? Have you lost? Has your title race gone down a pan to one of the best Palace sides in the last 10
It's
years?
been the worst 4 weeks.
One of the best Palace sides ever assembled.
It's been the worst 4 weeks in a very, very long time. You know what? We've lost 2 out of our last 3 league games. Before that, we'd lost 2 of the last 42.
Life comes
So
at
the
you
fall
fast.
off has been outrageously poor. I'm not going to blame it on Jurgen Klopp.
Is that
He
bottling
doesn't-
AGT?
Well, you let me finish.
No,
I'm still going. I'm still going.
Okay.
now. Do you know what I
Wait a
mean?
bit fast there. We need a bit of
The floor system.
Is it-
Go on, sorry.
Let him speak.
Sorry.
We're not going to do what Robbie does, like you said, when you
No,
get
no, wait, you have
angry,
the
when
floor.
you get...
Can't.
It's your
Talk, let him
floor's
talk.
yours, mate.
It's the worst time in the season to hit a bad run of form. Shout out Speedo Mick. Does great things for charity. And there's got to be some serious questions asked of the players, and I agree with Virgil. They'd have to stand there and look at themselves in the mirror, because it's not Jurgen Klopp's fault that we've not delivered in the last few weeks. I'm saying 90% of it is on the players that can't finish the chances when they're through on goal, and a team that can't finish them chances on a weekly basis does not deserve to win the Premier League. So we got what we deserved last night. You know, again, Everton's first win against us in 14 years at Goodison Park. Sometimes you got to feed the dog some scraps. Shout out Gus. And that's what we did last night. But once again, you know, it's come down to it, the crucial moments, and our strikers can't seem to finish when 75% of the goal is there for the taking, and you can't finish it. So like I said, we don't deserve to win the Premier League, and we're not going to win it now. In my opinion, it's all over. And see you on Monday.
Yeah, no hope at all. It's not completely done.
You've got stats.
It's got.
I've got love. No, it's not completely done. I'm being honest.
He's got notes.
Are you going to win it now?
He's got notes.
Is that you to win?
Hold on.
He's revised.
87 days at top Premier League. You've been at top Premier League more than any club this season. You know that, right?
You were 6 points clear at once.
Yeah.
So hang on.
Yep, so
What
that's-
about you last season?
No, I know.
No,
We're
no,
talking
no,
about-
no, no,
Whoa,
last season.
deflection.
That
We're
sound-
talking about right
Hold
That
on.
sounded like Robbie.
Right. Hold up.
This season only, please.
Yep.
You may
Thank you,
carry.
Go
Mikel.
on.
So you've been on top of Premier League longer than any other team this season. I just need to know, is it, Flex did ask you a direct question, you went around a little bit, but is it bottling? Have you bottled it? You went out, no.
No, because at the start of the season, if you'd have said we'd be in a title race with a few games to go and have got a trophy in the bag, something that none of you have done this season, then I'd take it. I would have bitten your hand off. This was, as we knew at the start of the season, a transition year. And we've overachieved this season. And it's now got to the point where...
Unnecessary excuses.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah, I'm done.
Klopp's
That's it.
farewell tour.
Sounded like
Abby,
bullshit,
there's a good question posed there. Is it bottling? Liverpool spent the longest
Yeah,
Like you said at the top.
Yep.
AGT reminded us of that at every opportunity.
I did.
when he
Every
was
time
top.
you went
Got to enjoy the ride.
hold that.
Absolutely.
Got to enjoy the ride.
They were 6 points clear.
100%.
If this was your beloved Arsenal, you would be made to sit on the bottles. They've bottled it. They've let it go. And also, it seems to me, I don't know how you guys feel, it seems to me that there is a narrative that not finishing your chances doesn't come under the same banner of like you're bottling it, not getting it done.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like an excuse of like, that's still part of a performance, is it not?
And it's not a one-off. This has been quite the capitulation for Liverpool over the last few weeks. I'm not happy about it. I needed you in the title race. So
You
cheers
don't-
for that.
really? You're
I
not
needed you
happy?
in it. I
You're
needed
not
you to
happy,
be
yeah?
in it. But obviously you got to work with what you got to work with. So here I am. But what I would say is, I
What
don't
have you got to say?
understand.
Tottenham fan Abby Summers.
No,
what have you
that
got to say?
sounds
Yeah.
Hold up.
Let her finish.
Thank you. Tottenham aren't in this conversation, are they?
No.
Haven't played.
Never
no.
in any conversation.
No, we're not in this one though. What I would say is I don't understand in terms of like a mentality thing. I would never think this would be Liverpool, right? The Atalanta thing. It all kind of stems from when they lost to you.
They've never recovered.
I'm asking you,
It's true.
what has happened there?
Fucking true.
Never
Because you
recovered.
lost to probably one of the worst United sides.
Since the 7-0, never recovered.
That's push. But you've lost to one of the worst United sides, and since that point, mentally, it's just gone downhill. You know, you were on for the treble, the quad at one point.
Virgil said he's back.
Virgil said they thought I was.
thought-
They thought I was finished.
What do you think he's finished? Do you think?
Yeah.
How many trophies has he
Dominic
got this
Calvert-Lewin thinks that as well.
More than you.
Towering
More than
over
you.
him, mate.
Getting a bit hot, getting a bit
All
flustered.
good, all beloved Canate. We need to sell him in the summer.
Also, there's just you get told a lot that you're a sausage and all
good?
this.
Oh, loads.
You know, hold that, you sausage.
I'm good, thanks, mate.
No,
No,
you,
it's
you two
okay.
hold the bottles. That's fine.
You hold the bottles, but I just need to know because bottling isn't really something that you associate with Liverpool.
No.
But like you have
Mentality
to,
monsters, no.
you have to admit, like if we're talking about bottling, like this has been quite the bottle.
Yeah. Agree?
Do you know what?
Remember when Quansah was like the next Virgil as well?
Still is.
Remember when Trent gets back, it's going to be
When
alright.
Trent gets
and
back.
Ali gets back, it's
Yeah.
all going to be fine.
Do you not
Oh,
remember
yeah.
If
Nunes?
anything, them man
Oh.
will come back.
Do you not remember Nunes, the chaos baller? Oh, the Liverpool
chaos
darling.
baller.
Still scored more than any of your
That's
strikers.
what
Havertz?
scored again.
No, he's actually
He scored
comparable
18
to
compared to 12.
Jackson.
Who
Nunes
else?
and
18
Jackson
to
are similar.
12.
Oh, Sabozlai.
Doesn't
Oh,
want to hear it.
so-
Sabozlai.
Did Gerrard
You know
Hope
what?
come in?
Oh,
let me
he's
finish
different.
off by saying this, right? You lot
Oh,
can
we're
all
finishing
sit
off,
there
aren't we? We're-
and banter me, which you deserve to. I'll be honest, right? The way Liverpool have been performing in the last month, it's been atrocious, and it's been poor. It's been awful. It has been atrocious, and people saying get Tegan and Gus in the coffin. How dare you?
How dare
that's-
they?
that's
Don't ever
actually
come for
way too
Tegan
far.
and Gus.
But what I will say is, right, listen, it hasn't ended as we would have wanted it to. We thought we'd be a lot better than we are at this point of the season. And yes, you can all sit here and banter me. But what I will say to end this is that I have seen my manager win us everything.
We're going back historical.
Have you? Absolutely not. So I can sit here knowing that I've been at the peak of the mountain.
And now you're at the bottom.
You're sitting on.
Peak of the
You
mountain.
sit here, you sit on them bottles.
And
Yep,
I've seen
yep,
it all,
you sit-
won it
Been at
all,
the peak.
experienced it all, and that's nothing that anyone else around this table can say. So I'm happy with that.